One look matter when we say concern Amotekun, the one we say just break off, they call Western Nigeria Security, whatever, when we say they break off for town, we say no come now, because they call that, rather than Amotekun, now we say be, all this one now be states, they want to say they for the southwest for Nigeria, they join hands together so they get their own security outfit, so they can't see when we say they happen, you know, like, but before we say we wake up to call my name, Thomas Ado, the federal government don't come and say, through the Attorney General of the Federation, say, the one they talk to say no work, that's not Malami. It's a Amotekun, you know, go fit stay, and no people want for him back. This is a matter when we want to look. We go out, we go call people, they want to see their head sharp well for this matter. Make them talk to us. But you don't go believe for all the work out, be say work out, so people want to be say we break up. Like the same rope now, be say they drop. Look, we see, we hear, we see they go talk first. Professor Johnson Yasele, welcome to our program.
Thank you for having me. Good morning, viewers.
Fares Okbere.
Thank you for having me.
I greet you. This one is speak grammar, so when I break a come down. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
And I do well.
Make us start from you, Prof. Amotekun, when you say you call, what do you make out of it?
That's Amotekun, which is Southwest Community Security Outfit. And the usual thing now, everybody get right to protect himself now. All of us, they get me guard. So the states themselves decide to say they need to get me guard for their own area also. So they are able to come together. So I mean, this time, they praise Southwest governor. So for the first time, we see, say, people want to use the security vote when government they give them since. At least from this security vote when government don't they release to governor since. This is the first time when I see people come out boldly say
they won't use that.
It's like, yes, we want to check security's problem for our state, and so make we come together and then we want to do them. So, but all that we say it get some other implication. Okay. You understand? So, because the implication when I see there now we say a section of the people they feel come together.
Okay, we will come to those ones. So now we jump the whole thing. Now, make I ask you, my brother Fares, because when we had to talk for phone the other time about this Amotekun before I was able to invite you, maybe say you get your own view about this thing. And also your own view different from Prof. Because you know go school reach Prof. Now you're not Prof.
No, not at all.
Which
well, I go align my thoughts with that of Prof. You know, so because you know. The Southwest, we all know the security challenge they get, particularly from the issues of Fulani herdsmen and kidnappings. We know how the rate of kidnappings they go up over the last few years, particularly the last 4 or 5 years. You know, when we see big names, you know, when they kidnap people, for their farms, professors, students, business people, you know, so the rate of crime don't really go up, and as the governors don't sit down and say, okay, right now they need to put their acts together and address this problem. Now, very good thing, because if you look the other parts of the country, particularly for the north, you see, say they get their own security outfits. They get for civilian JTF for Borno, they get Hisba police for Kano and some other areas, you know. So everybody, for their own side, gets their own security arrangement.
Because
apart from the conventional...
because they get no make and right now, because they talk about people when go school and say they can't learn, they can't be barristers and be lawyers. They say this is not for inside law.
First of all, we say, why no the inside law?
No, they say no.
Because police act not show say police get what they call exclusive right to protect people. Not only police. Anybody. If you see thief now, you know if you catch thief.
If I get the means to catch
yes, now. If you fit, you grab the thief and all that. So not only police. The only thing when it go happen, they say when you catch thief, you hand them over to the requisite authority. That is the police will be the authority. So anybody get right to this. So no. Even the crime act not also talk like that. So the issue is that anybody get right to protect himself. So no, this person go talk say he not there for not there for any law.
But
if it's not there for any law, whether you both put the call, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Since now, for how many years they don't get civilian JTF? They're waiting that they do.
If you say what is good for the goose is good for the gander, but in this case now, we don't see something they wrong. We know say it's no good, but they insist now they want to correct them, and you feel bad, Barry.
No matter of feel bad. You know, the Constitution, first of all, for the Nigerian Constitution, guarantee the right for everybody to feel protect themselves. Apart from first, it also give government the right to protect Nigerians. It also give you that right to protect yourself. So how you protect yourself, also elaborate and finish, but it gives you right to protect yourself. So the states also get right to protect themselves.
We say Malami they talk now, say yes, it's no whole water because no this high laws, that kind of Malami talk say correct. No,
now a section of the northern interest when they always feel threatened, once they say other parts of the country they want either get groups like this when they protect themselves. Now they feel that they promote that thought. Malami never complained when they formed JTF. Malami not complain when his police and the rest they act for the North. He never asked them wanted to disband those groups. And moreover, these groups now to complement the efforts of the police force. We all know say the Nigerian police force currently they're very understaffed. For example, they get the total amount of Nigerian police now around 400,000, and of that 400,000, 150,000 they guide VIPs. So when you go police station, you want to report crime or you want to get any issue, when you go there, you see the lackadaisical attitude of the people there. That is that they not get petrol or they not get light or ammunition not there, and so many issues. So this one not to complement the work of the police. Let me say they want to take over the job of the police force.
Okay, we'll go back to the whole thing, the Amotekun itself, when we say this instance. Now, 6 governors,
yes,
and they say they want to do this thing.
Yes.
But surprisingly, on the day of the inauguration, 3 governors no show face. Like Dipa Abiodun no come.
Yeah.
Ogun State, Osun State.
Shawolu no come. The one for Osun State no come.
Yeah.
The only one we'll see there, maybe Makinde of your state. We see the other Fayemi of Ekiti State. I will see the other one, Akeredolu of Ondo State.
Yes.
This one now, because people come like they call the draw come out inside for the day of the launching. And even safe, Fayemi just yesterday, they ask and say, what do you want to talk about? What do federal government talk about this Amotekun? He said, no, if you talk anything now. You don't understand? Say, you need to meet with the people. Where you know, if you say, you don't now, what do they spoil even before the thing starts?
And if you say he done the spoil, because even Abiodun himself come out, talk, say he not there, not me, say he might not there. Because in depth he go.
Okay.
Many of them go there. In fact, this one are Yoruba interests. Nobody, they take, all big Yoruba people don't come out, can't speak. Will show in card and talk, say, Yoruba people are, they say, waiting Malami talk is, is not whole water. So not when they want to say, they are ready for it. Say if government not agree, say they go meet for court. That's what they talk. So they are everybody there. Right from the day when they kill Mrs. Funke Olakunrin, Fashoranti, the leader, Yoruba leader, yes. Things don't go sour for that area. You never hear since say how thunder they kill cows for inside bush on top of mountain and all that for that area. All those ones go send signal. But waiting me they see here for this country, waiting I talk tell Nigeria be say, waiting with they talk since we say the only social value when they strong and all of that now this thing though, now ethnic hold. Now it's strong pass because right now waiting with they see here be say this one now cut across party boundary. Not be only one party people now they do now. Both the party, ruling party in this country and the opposition, all of that, they come together. So what did that one they tell you? We say, hey, blood is thicker than water, blood is thicker than party line. Now we don't they see here.
Okay, but then you talk and say tribal or regional. The way they go, like say they go back to our regional.
Now, to your tent to Israel.
Okay, by the time you people they just say, okay, the people say they want to do their own now. They don't do their own Amotekun. Other people say they want to do their own. Everybody do their own. You know, sure say yes, say our country now divide. They want to divide. So.
Not be say you see. You don't take.
You know, they ask whether you know sure say now divide. They want divide.
Now, not be say divide, but now. To some extent, within a call partial separation, now don't they go on because when the security apparatus of a region, you know, don't feel they cohesive, they don't feel come together and all that. What do you remain? Not just the administrative power. Now I remain remain now to form that regional district. You don't tell where would they talk since. You see, nature is nature. You can't stop it. Nature. The thing is that. Okay, since then now they try this presidential system, you know, work. Okay, we say okay, parliamentary system at a time if it work for this country. In the 60s, things were working in Nigeria and all that. If you read many of those old roads, if you go all the Italy, Jebu area and all that, you see all the roads and tar all of them. Awolowo time and all that. Since that time, after they go, they don't tar. No, so it is getting clear. That now that system where we operate in those days, now in better pass. Now you they see so. The more homogeneous, when they call homogeneous, that together, the thinking, everything they together. The easier when we they see now say to administer the people. They get people when they agitate for Midwest now. That's one. They go soon come up. You go soon hear.
You know what they did before today? Everybody talking now. Even go one in name say go on with one Nigeria. Make all of us they. The way this one they be now, this man already Amotekun don't see they want to do their own. The south east see they want to do their own. The north, some people don't even they practice.
Middle belt.
You understand? Middle belt they want to do their own. So, no, some people don't like you talk east by you call it east by own. You call it JTF own. By the time you don't join like this. Our country be broke, you won't break it to about 6 or 7 parts.
This one not getting to break the country. You know, concern breaking country, you know, because the work of all the security groups. Not be to wage war against the country, not to wage war against those insecurity criminals in the country. So every government now, when know what they're supposed to harmonize these groups. You understand? Find way to coordinate them. Find way to make sure say the police they supervise their activities. You understand? And not be say these groups so that the groups don't go outside what they're supposed to do. So the police are supposed to supervise. Also, they offer training. They offer assistance. And government duty. Now the duty of the federal government to oversee security for the country, so for inside the country and around the borders of the country. So what is the government supposed to do at this stage? Instead of to turn out to fight between these regional groups when they don't decide if they want to protect themselves and the federal government. And the federal government to come out, sit down, set up a framework, invite the leaders of this group and put a supervising body when they monitor their activities so that they're not going to go outside hand, so that they're not going to use these groups, they turn to ethnic war or something like that. You know, so because these things when you look so, if they help the government without them realizing, if they fit now, remove tribal interest, remove ethnic interest, look this thing holistically, you'll see say, now for the benefit of the country. Because when the country is safe, now people feel come put their money. Nobody go put money for country when katakata day. Nobody go put money for country when war day. Nobody go put money.
About businessmen and want to invest.
Yes. Okay.
So for the general interest of the government itself, this security apparatus when they set up so now for the interest of the government, because when the country is safe, people go invest for the country. Then the government go get control of the country.
Okay.
When insecurity take over the country, if you look now in the last 5 years now, over 20,000 kidnappings for the country. Over 20,000. We don't talk of the killings by herdsmen.
They're not catching anybody.
You understand? And when you want report these crimes, nobody they take. When you say, okay, for example, it's an issue of herdsmen, nobody they take us serious. Nobody they even go. We see for TV one time when they report say the herdsmen rape one woman. And they go station, nobody report. We see report of
nobody report.
No, so nobody
take action. Okay.
We see report of say herdsmen kill somebody for Sakuma Road, one of the communities for Upper Sakuma area. The vigilante for the area hold the person. Army come release the person when they be done arrest. You understand? So we see all these different issues, no coordination, lack of the police not getting interest for those kind of crimes and all of that. So right now, this group now, they were specifically, they look into all those things, make sure that the community, the rural area, they safe, because right now the rural area is not safe. So these groups, they're going to make sure, say, those rural areas, farmers, they're safe, this issue of kidnappings go come down, then the southwest, also the economy go begin the improve, because people go want to invest more for that side because of the feel say that side is safer.
Okay, we look at the issue of now of the people they want to bring come inside people. All the people they want to use, the people when visit they go do the work, the Amotekun work. Now, human being will do them.
Yes.
You don't want to go bring out, maybe the same area boys, so they say they jobless, they don't get anything when we say they do. I say area boys, so they say they oppress people since. You know, if you say now, by the time you say don't give them power, say you don't be a Amotekun operative or whatever. So now with the country they oppress that time. Even when we don't know, say even conventional police when we say they pay their salary, give them uniform, give them guns, some of them. So they do what they complain about. So yes, it's either to protect us, so they use those things against us.
If a man too thief, you give him key. So if we get fear, say
no, I don't understand.
If man too thief, you cuckoo give him key. So he know now say now in day in charge of that. If anything lost, they know where they go. For our villages, all of us know within our village who be thief, who be good man, who not be good person. So there's no way those people go carry, come go give people when they know say they no go fit do the work. Because all of us know ourselves. The southwest, they know who be who for that place. So make them forget all those stories. They go do the work well. Because now their area, that they got. If all the vigilante went there our area, the vigilante went there before. They know they work well. Now then they manage, they make us they feel close one eye when we they sleep. So the vigilantes are working. The southwest, this things it go work. It go work. The truth about it is that every man talk and say, the problem won't do this country now. You see,
okay,
people not trust security. They not trust our security people.
Okay, what will they talk? That we go talk about when they put our mouth straight, make it declare where we know what they talk. Okay, if you say with them, because if I know what I hear, they say trust no day for some kind of area and that kind of thing. Yes, but when we come the other one, we say with the look. People will talk and say, you talk and say, what is good for the goose?
It's good for the gander.
Good for the gander.
Yes, sir.
And the rest. By the time when everybody say to your camp, oh Israel, everybody to his camp, oh Israel, everybody don't they carry this to protect himself. If you say we'll get better results than say yes, we'll get the conventional police when we say yes, if they look after us. We're not going to have me they get us more policemen. Instead of say yes, we get our own private security this thing. Right
now, the federal government not they interested in expanding the Nigerian police force. Secondly, make we look the history of self-help for Nigeria. We could take Anambra State as a case study. Between 1990 and between 1990 and 2000, for about 10 to 15 years, we know the way people they do rituals. They ravage Anambra State. They ravage and turn them to a place of ritualists. Then when the government come for 1999, they come set up what they call Bakassi Boys. You know the story. And you know how, even when strong ritualists, big name ritualists for the town, they carry conventional police as escort the waka, Bakassi Boys will come, they go arrest the person, bring evidence, catch the person, bring evidence, come and say, this person they involved for ritual activities. And we all see, say, the activities of ritualists can't drop drastically, because they can't get people when just they in charge of arresting those people and bringing them to book. We saw one pastor when they do
it no correct.
They do the thing for them. Now be the king of the issue. Now they help them arrange everything. Now they help them they cook. They do everything. We say Bakassi Boys catch them. Bring them down.
But don't forget, say yes, for Catholics, they will be say Bakassi, but do I mean they say disband them?
No, I go there. Now I talk about issue of say government need to set up regulatory body to look at all these things. Don't be say you just say these things that will be 100%. Nobody don't talk say even the Amotekun will be 100% perfect. No, But once government fit set up regulatory body when go dey regulate the activities of all these people, no, don't forget say these people also they go dey act under a certain law when first of all when the Nigerian law, secondly the law when go see they guide them by their activities for their region too. So they go dey act under those laws, and if they go against the law, people they will go also fit arrest them within their own bodies there and outside their bodies, which is the government itself.
Person when they arrest person go fit still go arrest them again because everybody feel, you know, sure say yes, say that power, that supremacy go fit come. That's also for supremacy because the conventional policeman go also yes say maybe this something maybe say they do no day right. I think I also yes say what I do now correct because I serve my master because at the end of the day they do their master's business. And one time they will work out because somebody told us say politics fit come inside. People and the fit come either for political activities and the rest of that. I don't know if it can off from the prof.
You know why this one? No, not only God is supreme. Nobody gets almighty power. So everybody they under somebody. That is it. Like this Amotekun, for instance, now they within Nigerian security architecture. Okay. So there's no way when.
Now if you say they within Nigerian security architecture.
Yes, now.
But Malamino can't come out and say it's not correct if they among us.
Malami talk after Miyati Allah don't quarrel. See why they allow this thing. Malami first talk before when they form out immediately. Now after Miyati Allah don't talk, say there will be war. Why the Yoruba people gone to that one and all that. Like, but these people do these things to protect themselves, to stand their thing. Somebody go outside this country at a time and say anybody anywhere can enter Nigeria against Nigerian law and all that. And so if somebody wants like that, you openly say anybody can come, you know, go lock your own door. So that is what waiting they happen here. So the issue here is that this Amotekun is very good, but they are under some powers. And waiting make them good well. They say no one governor fee issue instruction when go affect that entire group. Because anything when they go do, go they collective decision. Not be only one governor. They
especially when we say they have different political parties.
Exactly. So no one governor will manage them. Go say now they manage them, go they direct them. So you know if you use them for personal this thing. This thing is very, very good. Many states are in charge. And so the only thing when they go find difficult is how they go they fund them. That's now where the wahala fee come from. Because I know of a university, for instance, when they for the West now, when they between Osun and Oyo State, Lautech, as they suffer because na two states they fund them.
Yeah, you know, so when more than one person gets one thing,
and I say they
always be. So my goats, I only go now to look after my goats, but our goats, it go fit suffer that for hunger.
So that is this is very good because if we say like the question when you asked before now, make we increase our police force and all that. Nigerians they take government work. They say that government work not be here that they put out. Say na shoulder nine that they put out.
But this government work too.
No, this government work. Oh yeah, talk. When Yoruba people they talk, it's different. Okay. That is the truth because what do you see here now? They say it is what they are called homogeneous before. Now our people, now our own. Tiwani. Okay. Now Yoruba they call that language. Now our own. Okay. So they know themselves, and then you know go allow say because you want collect, you want paquet or this thing. Then you go allow strangers to come they kill your people. The
issue of corruption, I want to when we say a deal with Nigeria. We talk about some people say the conventional police is corrupt. This one now, I'm not sure say that corruption go physical. Because don't forget, say we get from one place the other day when we say Mr. President talk and say make some people they enter our country without visa. When they people they enter, when they reach here, they'll stamp them visa, give to them. And all of that. So we can't go here and say in Nigeria custom service, they are like they collect, they enter this high country, they collect 200, at least 200 naira from people's hand, when they enter into the country and all of that. Now accusation will be said, we sell for papers and the rest of that. With that kind of a thing now, you know if you say at the end of the day, all these Amotekun people, they when we say they don't come now, same people and they will still they collect from our hand because no matter how much you pay the most of Nigerian person, that greed and corruption, that corrupt tendency when we say they side the person, you go still want and they want more than what they give her. At the end of the day, people when they say yes, they don't give the power, so or maybe as they talk, maybe they even give their arms. You don't give them the answer and the rest of them. No fit say yes, they extort people.
Well, we know if we talk, say, how the group go to behave 100% right now, because they never start to work. But I believe, say, you know, we get strong issue of corruption for Nigeria, for every sector, not be only within the security side. Every sector, they highly corrupt. And now the duty of government as they set up these things to also make sure, say, they give them better framework they operate, so that the corruption will be very, very minimal. We not go to say corruption will go there, because when you don't gather thousands of people that make they work for a particular system, they must get some bad eggs inside. If they get system until they fish out those bad eggs inside, they remove them. They make sure, say, the corruption for this thing they very minimal, then it could be acceptable. And secondly, if we know, say, if this thing work well, it can't become what other people they look, other regions go they look as yardstick to set up their own security apparatus on their side. For example, now we were in this South, we not get something like this. If this thing work, we see, say, maybe in the next 3, 4, 5 years, the level of investment can increase for Western states, because more people now feel, say, oh, the place they're very safe. People feel they close their 2 eyes, they sleep, and they can't relocate, go there. They can't carry their businesses, go there. They can't carry their families, go there. Then the other regions for the area, for the country go say, okay, let's do something like this.
Even before the city even take off now, other regions don't take a middle belt and the rest.
Yes, if it work, they will do their own. Now it don't even work. They don't plan their own. Once they see, say, the next 1 year, say this is what they get. Let's say, for example, now you take Ekiti State. Before during the time of Fayose, they get serious issue of herdsmen attacks on farmers, on different attacks. Then you can't set up one body when they go around, when they check activities of herdsmen, when they make sure, say, they carry their cows, they enter people farms and all that. And the thing get results. The guy was very proud of the results when those people, they give him. In terms of, say, they come with they arrest those when they carry cow, enter people farm. Because you when they farm cow, and you when they farm cash crops, and the same thing that they do. So one person of it, they use their own and they spoil another person's own. At the end of the day, it can't get result. The level of confrontation between farmers and herdsmen can't go down drastically. So it work.
Okay.
And I make the Southwest now, because they try to expand this thing.
If I'm not mistake, you tell us that time, you carry us go back to the issue of Bakassi and the rest. I want to make you take up from that place. That in Bakassi, just like you mentioned, and when some of us see, say, when they come out and they work to some extent, the results they. But at the end of the day, the thing can turn upside down. When they be say, the Bakassi can look and they reign supreme. At the end of the day, with some innocent people, they go down the way it's not supposed to go down. Yeah, so this kind of thing now, you know, if you say we're supposed to don't find, you know, look at this. If I thought I agree with now in a way, say with now argument, say Amotekun supposed to do, supposed to fight all of this one now before we say we go enter, call launcher.
What will happen? Be say, I'm sure say Southwest, there not be people there, don't they? Now there be institutional people now, so Oyibo they speak the English, so they don't sit down. These things they go don't plan out where people go don't write. Waiting Oyibo they call proposal and everything to guard how this thing will operate and on. And then the advantages and disadvantages of places like that of Bakassi, for instance, they go don't look at them, waiting happen and all, and they don't put them in place. Like in talk, there must be regulatory agencies. People when they regulate the activities of these people. Like if you get a vigilante now, the elders of the community, for instance, they there now, when go they regulate the activities of the vigilantes, people, the boys when they put for road now. Normally, they're not going to allow them. Maybe they carry, they do waiting they like, they waka. Even them, before you know it, somebody if they make one mistake for road, somebody will come report, say, see you, and then the next thing what you will do, they will go next time. Waiting they talk about this thing, we say, this na see me see you. People when know themselves. So you know go fit just carry, come, say well, anything will happen. I'm not from that area. I be stranger. So if I can do anything here and get away with it, another. If you do anything, you go sit down with them. Now it be the thing because you come from that area. If you throw bad stone enter inside market, you don't know whether na your mama now one can go hit for inside the market. So you go maintain.
Okay, before I go let you come out now, let us come out now. Which word I would like which word you like to talk now? And the final word when we say we talk for this Amotekun before we leave this.
My own final word for this thing is say in Nigeria, when I don't see say people don't discover say it get a better system of government when they walk past both security and otherwise. When go walk past the current one, why we not sit down now, look am and say make we try waiting be the interest of people mind now, waiting there for people mind now, because now regional government now people they think now. That is what we are saying.
When I drive come just now between Sapler roads and County Reach here, I see these people they call ESMA for different junctions. Before now, traffic police they do them, but we can say they know the main reach. Traffic will grind everywhere. You know, if you move from point A to point B, then the state governments come form ESMA. They form for Lagos last month. These people now, they come, they assist police. Then they state junctions, they control traffic. Now traffic they smooth. The conventional police now.
Than when you beat that
yes, time. The conventional police now, their work on there, it can't reduce for them. Now the same thing that we talk about here. Not be just to take over police work, not to assist police. Imagine now, say, okay, we will not get ESMA for a do. Imagine the chaos one they face every morning to come up from your house, come to your office, come working place. Now these people now waiting will they talk exactly the same thing will they talk for issue of security police one. Now these people they come to assist police for their work, to make it easy for them. So now waiting was also embrace and support. And I hope say we will get the south, very soon the governors they will sit down, remove politics aside and let the thing extend on this side. It will create jobs for our people. It will create jobs for many of our youths. It also will make our region there safe if they manage them well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Professor Julius,
thank you very much.
You.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's what we'll tell this segment. Dore, talk about the Amotekun. So with time, we will see what TBT the thing go on. Don't go away. Stay with us. The name of the program, Good Morning from Benin.